Hello everybody, my name is Diego.
And I'm Chelsea, and welcome to TwoFingerPour. What we're going to be bringing you today is the Classic Negroni cocktail.
The Negroni is comprised of 3 equal parts of gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth.
So a couple fun facts about the Negroni. It was invented in 1919 in Florence, Italy. It's a variation of the classic cocktail, the Americano, which was just Campari, sweet vermouth, and soda water. It was named after Count Negroni. So go ahead, pour yourselves a shot, and let's dive in together. Okay, so why don't you go over all the tools that we need to get started today?
Of course. So we definitely need ice. We need a mixing glass and a bar spoon. Antique Hawthorne strainer. We need our rocks glass and our rocks. We need a pillar, and then of course our orange to pill. And then a jigger, which I prefer a Japanese jigger.
How can we prefer using a Japanese jigger over just like a regular jigger, like those inexpensive silver ones that kind of flare?
Me personally, I like this one because it is tall and slender, which allows for better accuracy, and it also allows, whenever you pour the liquid into the jigger, it doesn't splash out and create a mess, so, I mean, that leads to better accuracy, like I said. And also, I really just like how quick it is. I don't know, it makes me very, I don't know the word, accurate, I guess? I don't know, fast?
Accurate. Okay, so we did go over the Japanese jigger and different kinds of jigger in our Bar Tools 101 video, if you guys wanted to check that out, or if you had any further questions regarding that. So let's go ahead and go over the spirits that we need today. We went with Bulldog Gin for our Negroni today.
And why did we go with Bulldog Gin?
Well, we went with Bulldog Gin today. It really complements the Negroni very well. It is a London Dry style gin. It's done with 12 different botanicals. Just to mention a couple is juniper, lemon, and dragon eye, which is in that. So it is a strong enough gin to hold up to the Campari and sweet vermouth. The sweet vermouth we did choose today is the Carpano Antica, just one of our favorites. It's a really great sweet vermouth. You kind of don't want to cheap out on your sweet vermouth for this cocktail, so Carpano Antica. So you ready to get dirty?
Yes.
Dirty.
So if everybody has their tools ready, we can go ahead and start making the cocktail.
Okay, so what we are going to start with is 1 ounce of gin, and we chose Bulldog for today. Remember, these are all equal parts of everything, so it's going to be 1 ounce of Campari. And just as a reminder, the 1 ounce line is all the way to the top of the small side of your jigger. And then 1 ounce of Carpano Antica sweet vermouth.
And why would we use Carpano Antica sweet vermouth over another sweet vermouth?
So I personally am just a really big fan of Carpano Antica. It is Italian, and then it has tasty notes of licorice, figs, and cinnamon. It's sweet vermouth, but it does finish very dry. So let's go ahead and give that a couple stirs. Just as a reminder, we did go in this in one of our videos, but when you're stirring a cocktail, you do want to hold it down at the bottom like that, because if you put your hand over the whole thing, you are going to get warmth from your hand. Are you ready?
We are ready.
And then we want to go ahead and strain that over ice. So the Negroni can be served either up on the rock, which is what we did here, or on rocks. The difference in the ice and stuff is when you serve it up, obviously you're done with the level of dilution there. If you add a sphere versus even a big cube, they are 2 different styles of dilution. So we chose a sphere for today just because we wanted to allow that type of dilution for this cocktail. So we are going to take an orange peel.
Is every single Negroni garnished with an orange peel? Like if you serve it up or on the rocks, or? Traditionally
it is. The classic recipe is garnished with an orange. However, I mean, you can garnish it with whatever you want. Some people do lemon, some people do different things. And so we are just going to express some orange oil over that.
So I saw a video yesterday, and the video was actually a Negroni, and the dude, he got an orange peel and squeezed it in there. Would you recommend that, or would you not recommend that?
So, like he actually got the orange peel with the juice and squeezed it in?
Yeah, like it was an orange slice. Sorry, not orange peel, orange slice. And he had the wedge, and he like squeezed it in there, and then that's how he had it.
So again, we're never going to tell you what you're doing is incorrect. If that's the way you enjoy your cocktail with a little bit of orange juice squeezed in it, cool, awesome, amazing. However, the traditional Negroni is going to be spirit forward, meaning a cocktail where the main player is the spirit, compromised of all spirit. So by adding juice in that, not technically a Negroni, but if that's the way you enjoy it, then go ahead and drink it.
Okay. I do have another question actually, because I always get confused on this. I've heard these are aperitifs or digestives, and which one is the Negroni?
So it can be argued either way for that. Obviously, some people would even argue that we're saying that. Gin is always going to be an aperitif, meaning before dinner drink, just to stimulate your palate, things like that. Campari can go either way on that, where it's an aperitif or a digestif. Digestif, how I like to remember it, is it's an after dinner drink. Digestif helps you digest your food.
Okay.
The sweet vermouth component is going to be a digestif. So this cocktail definitely can be enjoyed before or after dinner. It's not wrong either way.
Can you enjoy it during dinner?
Oh no.
No. Before or after, that's it.
Before or after, you don't want to screw that up.
Gotcha. All right.
So you want to try your cocktail?
I do want to
see if
try
it tastes like crap or not.
Well, I never make a crap cocktail, so it's perfect.
Let me see.
You get the bitterness of the Campari, you get the sweetness of the sweet vermouth, and then you could still taste the botanicals from the gin.
And then what's really nice is it does finish dry at the end, just from the Campari and the Carpano Antica in particular.
Yeah, honestly, I hate gin, personally. I really do. But
It's a good thing we're making a Negroni today. Yay!
But I could drink this Negroni all day. I'm not even just saying that. This is like amazing.
And what's really nice is when we express the orange oils over the top, when you put that cocktail to your mouth, you do get a really nice whiff of orange, which is why we do that.
And then also, whenever you're making Negroni or any other cocktails, don't grab the pill and wipe it around. I mean, you can if you preference that, but personally, I don't like it. And just because whenever you grab that pill, you're wiping all that bitterness around it. So every single taste, you're tasting bitter. So that's why we do recommend to express.
And in our opinion, you do get the bitterness from the Campari and other components of the cocktail. Doesn't need any more bitter.
Yeah, I agree.
So just as a reminder, we are going to, down below, list all the tools and ingredients we used today in case you do want to make this at home. We hope you want to make it at home. It's a really, really solid cocktail. Of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Our handle is @TwoFingerPour.
All one word.
And of course, if you like us, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button.
It should be right there.
If you hate us,
Yes.
just leave it alone. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Two Finger Pour. We're happy to bring you this cocktail. Next up, we have the white Negroni.
White Negroni.